Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a tutorial on the look that I'm wearing today. Today's look was inspired by a summery sunset and a lot of Makeup Geek shadows that I just now got in that are all pretty much orange toned, and they're just so beautiful. Like, I am literally obsessed. I'm probably going to wear this look out. I mean, people are going to be like, dude, enough of the orange eyeshadow. But you know what? I like it. And this is literally one of my favorite looks I've done. It's pretty much going to look good on every skin tone and definitely every eye color, because like orange and coppery tone eyeshadows are so complementary to pretty much every eye color. So it doesn't matter if you have blue, green, brown, or any shade in between. These colors are going to make your eyes pop like crazy. And I love looks like this where pretty much everyone can pull it off, because we can all just come together and wear the same makeup and just be one. I didn't really mention this in the tutorial, but all the products that I've used are going to be in the description box below. So I just want to go ahead and throw that out there if you're like, what the heck is she using? So just know that every single thing that I either talk about or don't talk about is going to be in the description box below. And all my social media links are in the description box as well, and pretty much all the information you need to know. So enough chitter chatter. If you guys want to see how to get the look that I'm wearing, then please keep watching. Okay guys, so let's go ahead and jump in. As you can see, I've already got this eye done just for time's sake and just so you guys can kind of see what it looks like along the way, so you can kind of see what we're going for. And then I've already got my eyebrows done and my eye primer. So the first shade I'm going to go in with is Makeup Geek Chickadee, which looks kind of scary in the pan, but it's actually really pretty once you blend it out. But this is just a matte, kind of like a yellowish gold. It's so unique and you wouldn't really expect much from it, but it actually is really pretty. So I'm just going to take that on a large fluffy brush and blend that in the crease, and this is going to act as our transition shade. So don't put that shade away, because we will be going back and using it a little bit more to blend out and just to make sure that it's still intense, because I really do want that gold yellow color to show up. So the next shade I'm going to use is Makeup Geek's Mango Tango. Just know that all of these shades are Makeup Geek unless I say otherwise. So yeah, this is Mango Tango, and this is a shimmery, kind of corally pink with gold shimmer in it. It's really pretty. And I'm going to take that on a fluffy brush as well. So we're going to apply this in the crease right under Chickadee to give that really nice gradient effect. It's okay if you're a little messy with this, like if you get it on your eyelid or something, because honestly I'm just going in circular and windshield wiper motions just to get it in the area that I want it, because the eyelid's going to be covered up anyway, so it's not really going to matter. It's just going to add a little more dimension. Next we're going to go in with this new shade called Poppy, but this is a matte corally pinky color. It's so pretty, but we're just going to apply that right on top of Mango Tango in the crease just to add that really pretty gradient. Once again, not being too neat with this, just applying it in the socket and going back and forth from the inner to the outer part. I said this was like a corally pink, but really it's like a corally pink with like red undertones. Oh, I'm so obsessed. Okay, so now we're going to go back in with a little more Chickadee, and we're just going to blend right above all those shades just to blend out all the edges and to make sure that that color is still popping and is still very intense. So now I'm going to go in with a gold shadow, and this is ColourPop's Get Lucky. And I'm just going to tap this right in the center of the lid with my finger. You can't really see that. But I'm going to be covering this up. This is just going to add a little bit of brightness to the eye, so that it's not all one color when we go in with our main shadow. It's just going to keep the center of it bright. So now we're going to go in with the main star of the show, and this is Makeup Geek's Flamethrower, which is a foil shadow. And this is a really pretty coppery orange, and it's got a really beautiful like metallic finish. Oh, it's so pretty. So I'm going to take that on my finger, and as you can see, it's extremely pigmented. So I'm just going to pat that all over the eyelid and going over that ColourPop shadow I just applied. So I'm just going to pack that on until I get the intensity that I want. So I'm just going to go back in with the brush that I use for Mango Tango and Poppy, and I did add a little bit of each back on the brush just to blend in the crease a little bit, because I don't want Flamethrower in the socket or the crease. I just want it on the eyelid. And then going back in with the brush that I used with Chickadee and a little extra product and just blending where I placed that shadow. Now just for a little more pizzazz and just something a little bit different, I'm going to go in with Makeup Geek's Bitten. And this is a matte maroon burgundy shade, but it's really going to go with the theme of making your eyes pop. and just adding a little bit of depth in there and a little bit of darkness, because we have a lot of like orange shades going on here. So I just want to add a little bit of something else just to kind of make it a little bit different. And I'm just going to apply this so lightly, and I'm holding the brush way back here because if I hold it close, it's going to be a more intense application. It's going to be a little bit harder. I'm just going to hold it way back here at the start of the handle so it's more of like a soft blending effect. I'm just going to start flicking this inward from the outer part of the eye and just flicking this into the outer V. And I'm not going any further than the crease. I'm pretty much keeping it below the socket. So I'm going to go back in with my blending brush that I use with Mango Tango and Poppy once again and just blend in the crease. Now I'm going to go in with ColourPop's Plunge, which is just a really pretty like champagne glittery color, and it's really, really brightening. So I'm just going to get a little bit of that on my pinky finger and just add this to the inner corner just to make sure that everything's bright. Now just to finish up the top eyelid, I'm going to go ahead and apply my highlight under the brow bone, and this is Wet n Wild's Brule. Then once again go back in with the brush that I use for Chickadee and just blending right under that. So we're pretty much done with the top eyelid as far as eyeshadow goes. Now we're going to go ahead and start on lashes and eyeliner. So for eyeliner, you can use pretty much whatever you want. I'm going to use a black, but I'm going to use a pencil eyeliner with this because I really want a very thin line, and sometimes I get a little too carried away with gel liners. So this is the Palladio Herbal Precision Liner in, I think, Onyx, Black Onyx. So I'm just going to start really, really close to the lash line, and I am getting it a little bit thicker on the outer part of the eye, but I am thinning it out as I get in closer to the inner corner. So I'm pretty much lining right on top of the lashes, literally so close to the lashes. I'm almost tight lining because I really don't want the liner to take away from the eyeshadow look. I just want the eyeshadow look to stand out on its own. So now I'm going to go in with an angled eyeliner brush and just blend that out a little bit, but once again keeping it extremely close to the lash line. I'm going to go ahead and curl my lashes and apply some mascara, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I'm back with mascara. You can apply false lashes if you want to, but honestly, I just haven't gotten false lashes down pat yet. I tried last night to practice with them and stuff, but I ended up destroying the ones that I have. And I know that a lot of people on YouTube feel like false lashes are a complete necessity for every single makeup look, but honestly, I just don't feel like they're practical for every single day because a lot of people don't have time to sit and play around with false lashes before they're going to work or school or something. And I do understand that if you have very sparse lashes, you probably do want to wear false lashes, and maybe it takes you 2 seconds to apply them, but for me it takes like 50 tries and a long time. So I'm just going to skip out on false lashes today and just rock my own lashes. But we're just going to go ahead and get started with the lower lash line, and we're pretty much doing the exact same thing that we did with the top lid. So I'm going to go in with Mango Tango first on the fluffy brush and just blend this along the lash line. And then I'm going in with Poppy and doing the exact same thing. Then going in with Chickadee and using the same brush that I used with it and just applying this a little bit below the other two colors, because like I said, I do want this color to show up. I can't even really see what's going on in the mirror right now. Like, I don't even know if this is going in the right place because my ring light is blinding me. Then I'm going to go in with Flamethrower. So I'm just going to line the lower lash line with this. And then I'm just going to go back in with my fluffy brush and a little more Poppy and just apply that once again right below Flamethrower. I'm going to go back in with ColourPop's Plunge once again. This is the one I use for the inner corner, and just kind of connect it with the lower lash line just a little bit, just to make sure that we keep that brightness in there. Then we're going to apply some mascara to the lower lashes, and we are done with the eyes. Okay, so now that we have the gorgeous sunset eyes done, we're going to go ahead and start working on the face. And I am going to do a foundation routine for summer, but I just haven't gotten around to it. But yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and show you guys what I'm using. So I'm using the Garnier BB cream for oily or combination skin, and this is in the shade light to medium. I'm going with my Real Techniques Miracle Sponge, and this is damp. And I'm just going to stipple that in. So now we're going to go in and highlight And I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade Fair. I'm just going to apply this under the eyes in kind of a V shape. And then down the center of the nose, Cupid's bow, and then the chin a little bit. I'm not worrying about fully highlighting and contouring today. We're just going to focus on bronzing the skin mainly. So I'm not really concerned with a really bright under eye area or anything. Now we're going to go in with a cream bronzer, and this is a new product that I've absolutely been loving lately, and I really didn't expect to. This is the Maybelline Dream Bronze BB Cream, and this is in the shade Light Medium Bronze. So yeah, I really didn't expect much from this. I figured since it's a drugstore bronzer, it'd probably be shimmery or too orange or something, but as you can see, it's a really, really nice, like, neutral bronze color, and you could probably even get away with contouring with this. But I'm just going to apply this around the perimeter of the face where the sun naturally hits me, and it just makes you look like you've been laying out in the sun. Like, it just looks so natural, and it applies really, really well. It blends out super easily, and I guess I pretty much did a full review of it. Oh, are you serious? Are you serious? This is the third Real Techniques brush I've had that has fallen apart. Oh, so I'm just gonna try to work with it anyway. Ugh. Oh, you win. So yeah, this is only like $7 at the drugstore, and I am thoroughly impressed by it. I'm a brush. I'm gonna go in with MAC Emphasize and set my under eye area. Then I'm just gonna go in with any powder. This is the NYX HD Finishing Powder in Translucent. I'm just gonna set the rest of my face. So now we're gonna go in and bronze with the Carry On bronzer from ColourPop. So I'm just gonna apply this literally right on top of the cream bronzer I just applied. Remember, I'm not contouring, I'm literally just bronzing the skin and adding a little bit of color and just adding a little bit of definition and dimension to the face. I didn't mention this in my ColourPop face products video where I mentioned the brushes that you could use with these products, or brushes that are really good with these products. I didn't really mention how I used these brushes, but as you can see, I'm stippling the brush around instead of actually like dragging it around, because I just feel like it just applies it better. I don't know, but I just want to throw that in there because I did forget to mention that in my other video. Okay, so now we're going to go in with blush, and I'm just going to wipe this brush off because this is what I use for my blush and bronzer when it comes to ColourPop. But I'm going to go in with ColourPop's Bonus, which is a really, really pretty kind of like peachy orange color. I think it's going to look so pretty with this. And then once again, just start stippling it on. So for highlight, I'm going to use the ColourPop Wisp highlighter. Oh my god. Just dab this right on top of my cheekbones. I posted a picture of me wearing this highlighter on my Instagram, and it literally looks so pretty. Like, my skin looks so good. Okay, so as you can see, oh my god, it's so pretty. So I'm also going to apply just a little bit down the bridge of the nose, and then the Cupid's bow, and then just a little bit right above my brow. I'm not taking any extra product for this. I'm just going to use whatever's left over. So for lips, I'm going to go in with yet another ColourPop product. This is literally Makeup Geek and ColourPop Overload. Hashtag sorry not sorry. This is the Lippie stick in the shade Topanga, and it's just a really pretty dusty coral. Oh my god. So that is it for the summery sunset makeup tutorial. I hope you guys enjoy it, and I hope you guys try it out on your own. Make sure you go follow me on Instagram at The Glamour Index. I will be posting a ton of pictures of this look. So thank you guys so much for watching and hanging out with me today. Thumbs up if you like this video, subscribe, and I hope you guys have a beautiful day. Mwah.